to pull up our next guest here and remind you that this particular hour is brought to you by ourselves, SL Voices. You can find our website, slvoices.com. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all over the place. And I see the audio is coming up, and we're going to welcome back the good folks at Big Valley Hobby Town, right down the road from us in Alamosa. They've just got so many neat things to do. If you're bored, get a hold of them. They're actually even doing delivery. But plan ahead on this. I believe you're there. I can't. Wait a minute. It's the audio. See the video. There we should have audio.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, absolutely. We apologize for the technical difficulties and the delays. It's just been a challenge, but we're going to plug away, and you're back. We're glad to see you both again. Thanks for waiting and joining us.
No problem.
Okay, so what's going on this afternoon? What do you want to cover?
Well, because of a lot of the businesses are closed, Hobbytown has put together a platform for online ordering so that we can make deliveries around town, and you can order with the phone. What I think we should do is maybe just go to our screen here, and we'll just point the camera at the screen and walk you through the process of how you would look at store inventory, and then it's right over here.
That sounds like a great idea.
Okay, see that okay, Tammy?
Yep.
All right, so open the browser of your choice, and this is easy to remember. Just go to hobbytown.com. And when you open it up, it'll probably, if it's your first time, take you to the national page, but there's an option right here for choosing your store. So you choose Alamosa, Colorado, and on the Alamosa, Colorado landing page, there are instructions here for how to reserve online or call in your order. And then also on this page is a View Store Inventory button. And what this allows you to do is look through everything the store has to offer in all the different categories. Now, we were just looking at a remote radio control, so there's a lot of RC stuff up, but it also has toys and hobbies, so you can look at games and puzzles and metal detectors and models, that sort of a thing. There are a few different options for how to select a product. Pick options, for example, this Traxxas RC car comes in a couple of different colors. You select store pickup, it'll put it in your box, and you can make the purchase right online, and it will send us an email and we'll prep it for you. Now, not everything that's in the store is on our website, particularly since we live in the San Luis Valley. We have a very diverse clientele, and it's a small community. Our store has more arts and crafts sort of stuff than other hobby towns do. So if you don't see what you're looking for, give us a call. This is on here for us especially. If you can't find it on the website, absolutely give us a holler. But this should make shopping a little bit easier in terms of finding out what's here, particularly if you're trying to find that outside product. We mentioned kites in an earlier segment.
You have to click it again because it unclicks it.
Yep. Remember to keep Hobbytown Alamosa selected. And then you start seeing the kite selection in here. Oh, there's a cool Red Baron one. Ooh, an R2-D2. Oh, and a dragon. Honey, I want a kite. So anyway, that's how hobbytown.com works.
If it says click for availability, it means it's stuff that I have carried, I generally carry, but is currently out of stock.
Space Rail, for example, your back order.
Yep. All right. Now,
all right.
If you'll take over.
Sure.
That makes sense. Wow.
Move around. All right, and then need my notes. So we've got a couple options for how we're selling. Currently, we can't let anybody in the store, but we have things that you really want to see up against the windows so people can take a look. We are taking orders over the phone. We take the payment over the phone. We can deliver to the local area, or we can do curbside. Just roll down your window, pop your trunk, we'll throw your stuff in there. And the payments that we're using are credit cards mostly. We can take PayPal, and I think that covers the nitty gritty
Mhm.
how to work things.
Easiest thing to do is call us if you're not sure.
Yep.
Mhm.
And do you have any questions to ask us?
Oh, I didn't. It totally escaped me when you asked. Yes, actually, I wanted to ask about the model rocketry stuff that's going on. Do
Oh.
you still have plans to move forward with all of this later on this summer? There was
Let's
a
switch camera people.
Okay.
So the
Well.
answer to the model rocket question is maybe. We have National Association of Rocketry National Sport Launch to take
Mhm.
place in the Valley over Memorial Day weekend. However, because of the no congregating order that's in place, that event, of course, is in jeopardy. We're waiting until the first week of May to make a final decision on that. And the local hotels have been very, very easy to work with and accommodating to us to allow us to make the decision on that much, much closer in. Other communities that are hosting large events have already had to cancel for events that are as late as August, basically because of hotel contracts. So our guys here have been fantastic, and that's given us some flexibility. The Model Rocketry Club ordinarily flies on the second Saturday of each month around 9, just down on the west end of the 12 off of the Southway Construction gravel pit. And if you have Facebook, you can find the San Luis Valley Rocketeers, and there's an event schedule. Or you can go to bigvalleyhobbytown.com, and there's an event listing there too.
Excellent. And you also do model railroading. You've got a group that gets together for this. Tell me about them.
We're not currently meeting in earnest,
Right.
of course, because we have, because of the situation, we are, individuals are coming in and working on the layout. The San Luis Valley Model Railroad Club meets here. And gosh, we could do a quick little walk if you want and go take a look at the layout. It's under construction, of course, so it's it's under construction, but it's very interesting layout design. Bear with us for a second. It's Sunday afternoons at about 1 o'clock. The store is closed on Sundays. I mean, it's closed all the time right now, but ordinarily it's closed on Sundays. But the back door is open on Sundays starting at about 1, so you can enter in from the alleyway to come work on the layout. Follow me. Camera. Yep. As I mentioned, we're under construction here. There's a view off of our balcony down to the floor of the store. This is going to be the narrow gauge yard. Working our way across, doing a little mudding and taping on the wall. We have a huge yard. This module by itself is 40 feet long.
Wow.
40 feet long, and it's just the first piece. It's a combination standard gauge and narrow gauge because, of course, the San Luis Valley has a rich narrow gauge railroading history, and so it's appropriate to incorporate that. We're working right now on a little village that has a refinery and some businesses in it. Recently had a Boy Scout finish his railroading merit badge with the completion of this bike shop right here.
Nice.
Yeah, he did a good job on it. So Sunday afternoons at 1, enter through the back. Try not to look too guilty.
That is just amazing. Wow.
Yep, it's going to be nice.
It
San Luis
is.
Valley Railroad Club on Facebook.
Oh, man, I think that's one of the things that has just impressed me about you, your wife, and your store is you're so involved with the community here, too. You've got a railroad thing going on. I know you have different forms of board games and role-playing games that happen. You've got a rocketry club. It's just, you're not just a store. You're a community icon here, and it's just incredible. Love it.
Well, it's going that way. And, it's funny you mentioned that because if you look here, this was last night's project for us. This is 72 new model rockets that are going to the Boys and Girls Club. And they don't know it yet. It's a surprise, but I guess the 72 new model rockets going to the Boys and Girls Club, complete with launchers. Each club member is going to get a full launch set so they can actually go to the field. They don't have to find someone to fly with. They can head to a soccer field or wherever.
Nice.
And enjoy themselves. Yep. So we teamed up with the Boys and Girls Club, and we teamed up with the manufacturer Aerotech and Quest Aerospace. They're located in Cedar City, Utah. They worked with on getting this many of them affordably, and then we worked together to get those done last night. A few of us met, maintaining social distancing, of course, but met here in our game area, which is where the Magic the Gathering and Warhammer and some of the D&D guys get together to play, guys and gals. We sat here, we built all those rockets. We got them down to about 2 minutes and 30 seconds apiece. Yep.
That's something else.
And then the last piece of our game area, another shot off the balcony, the floor of the store there, is the dungeon. This is our game room. Yeah, it was painted up by the local Dungeons and Dragons community. And a little more work to do on it yet, but if you take a look around the inside of this space, they've done a magnificent job.
Love it.
Getting it to go, turning it out as a game area. Complete, with a game table, D&D game table. So, well, prior to the closures, of course, this area was seeing, the game area here inside of Hobbytown was seeing regular groups, 6-7 nights a week, as many as 20 and 30 gamers up here at any given time playing together. Yep.
That's great. Great.
That's what we're doing.
Love what you're doing there. And again, if people need, reach out to you, call the store. You've got curbside drop off. You've got puzzles, games. You've got things to keep people, children active. Just amazing. I want to thank you both for joining us again.
Sure.
Our first live virtual thing. We apologize for the delays and stuff. Technology has just been a little bit of a challenge today, but you know what? We got it done. You guys got on. You got it on twice. Oh, and you do even RC car stuff, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Actually, it's funny you mentioned that. We have an RC track inside the store right here.
Oh, look at that.
It's underneath the game area on the lower level. What you're seeing is our carpet track, which is used during the wintertime. We use an electronic RFID timing system, and this carpet track is available to be played on any time. Just come on in the store and grab a couple of chairs from upstairs and enjoy yourself. But it's a nice spot, especially with the cold winters we get here in the San Luis Valley. Yep, it's a good spot. We do a little bit of development on it each year. We actually had a multi-level thing in the old store. We're going to try and, over the course of the summer, build again for this year so that we can enhance the experience. And it's a great family activity. Lots of dads and sons in here racing their 18th scale cars. And the 18th scale cars are neat because they're a little smaller. They're a little more affordable. And so for a first RC car, these things really pay off because it's a hobby grade, hobby quality car, but it's a little bit smaller. It's under $100 and they're darn near indestructible. We've had excellent luck with these ECX line RC cars. So that's what most everybody is racing.
Very good. Amazing stuff again that you two are doing. We really appreciate you. Right down the road in Alamosa, you can't miss them. You're right on Main Street now. What's your new address?
709 Main Street. We are right across the street from Friday's Health Plans and sort of almost next door to Woody's Q Shack, near the intersection of Main and San Juan.
Great. Well, the store is looking great. We've been following you on online, as far as refurbishing and getting everything done. It's looking super. So Matt, Tammy, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Take care. And folks, again, if you're looking for something to do, hobbies, there is the place to go. Hobbytown right in Alamosa.
This
segment of the first SL Voices Virtual Vendor and Business Expo is brought to you by SL Voices, your voice and guide in the San Luis Valley. On the web at SLVoices.com. Contact us today to discuss the most cost-effective way to meet your advertising needs and increase interest for what you provide to the community. We put eyeballs and ears on what you're doing and why you're doing it with our free events calendar, along with professionally produced local podcasts and videos that tell your story. Call us today, 719-239-1811, or email Adam at slvoices.com.